Look, man, you know I'm living a real life out here and shit, man. I be telling myself I'm gonna commit myself to this shit. But the truth is, like, money don't move me. I move money. So I'm moving money. So, like, I have to be inspired to come and do this shit and talk this shit. To sit in a fucking car by myself and talk to a little box. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm living a real life out here. Like, I don't, you know, I never needed popularity because we was popular as kids. We was popular in school and stuff. Like, girls liked us when we ain't have no money and shit. I'm okay with not having all the attention on me all the time because I feel like I get a sufficient amount of affection and attention in my real life. So, like, I don't be on the internet seeking it and shit, seeking validation or just trying to, whatever. So, but I tell myself that do it for the people that it'll help, that it'll be good for. That they'll draw some substance from it, even if they be inspired by it, they draw some wisdom from it, they just have a laugh, you know what I'm saying? Boom, you put some positive vibrations out into the world. So boom, biggest thing that been on my mind and shit for some reason is gangbangin. Cause like, I see that shit all in the industry. I see that shit all around me where I'm from and shit. And it just like, what are we doing? After a certain point, it's like, okay, you this, you know what I'm saying? You GD, you know what I'm saying? You Billy, you know what I'm saying? You Murder Gang, you know what I'm saying? You Rich Rolling, see what I'm saying? You Insane, you Babies, you know what I'm saying? You Trey Gang, you know what I'm saying? You whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? You Hoover, you Groove, you see what I'm saying? Okay, then what, bro? You feel what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck is we in it for? Like, what are we doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, literally, like, what the fuck are we doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we gang banging for? Like, what's the point of me putting on for this shit? What do we stand for? You know what I'm saying? And my thing is this too, like, okay, outside of the chain gang and shit like that, why all the violence? See, violence is a natural byproduct of the chain gang. When you take any males and put them in that little small space like that, and you know what I'm saying, that's just a formula for disaster. But on the streets, why the fuck is niggas even gang banging? Like, what is the mission statement? What collectively are we trying to achieve? These are the questions we gotta ask. And then, okay, it's just like if you in a dope game. Alright, what you in it for? How long you in this shit? Cause you know what come with this shit. You know what come with gang banging. So it's like, what is your end goal? What is your objective in this shit? Like, it's got to come to a point where the feud and shit done subsided. It got to come to a point where, like, alright, bro, all the niggas over there on whatever street, them niggas dead or whatever. We done killed everybody over there, bitch. So what? We just gonna wait for new niggas to move in and kill them niggas too or something? It gets so pointless once you. Cause let me kick it then. Okay. I had to check the time. I don't be, I just be rocking. But like, okay, in the South, like, niggas wasn't laced up at first. You feel me? Like, niggas was cripping and they wasn't official. Niggas wasn't all the way left. You feel what I'm saying? Niggas ain't really had no knowledge. This time niggas thinking Crips under a star, goofy shit like that, 6-point star and shit. And niggas don't really know nothing, but niggas don't know the history of the hoods and the shit they claiming. Not Rolling 60, the deepest Crip said. Niggas don't know the history of the hood. Most niggas I knew didn't know nothing about Slauson Street growing up. You feel what I'm saying? It was just some country shit. A nigga really looking for a sense of belonging. A nigga really just on some hood shit. All hoods got cliques and gangs and shit. Some niggas some is like more popularized than all that shit. And some just be like little neighborhood cliques and shit. Some is more fraternal and shit. The GDs have a fucking gangsters ball and shit. You feel me? So, I'm just saying, like, okay, you grow up and shit in this shit, you pushing this shit, you claim this shit. Eventually, you run into somebody that's official, somebody that knows something. They might put you on the hood or something. You know what I'm saying? They fucking with your emotion and shit. So once you know what I'm saying, you learn the history. You like, yo, you like, damn. When you really know the history, you like, damn. So really, these niggas, like the Rolling Sisters and 8 Trays, don't like each other about some shit that happened way back. These folk live like damn near like less than a quarter mile or some shit away from each other. Like, and here we are 60 some fucking years later, damn near. You know what I'm saying? Like, the fuck are we doing? It's just crazy to me. And we done let outside forces come in to our culture, right? First, before we talk about that, let's talk about how we always have guests of honor. We got Mexican, white, Crips, Asian, Crips and Bloods and shit. It ain't no black ABs. You feel me? But we ain't even, I ain't trying to go there. I'm talking about how that's a thing we always do. We always letting folks in shit. It's supposed to be our shit. But the Italians ain't letting you in the fucking mafia. But our black mafia will embrace people. But that just is a testament to our character, who we are as a people. But like, we letting outside forces profit off of death and destruction. That's a byproduct of gang banging and shit like that. But the gangs is supposed to be the last frontier, the first and last frontier of defense for the neighborhoods, for hoods everywhere. You feel what I'm saying? Across the country, nigga, the gangsters is supposed to be the people that's gonna slide and protect everybody in the community. Cause he a whole fool about that. He with that shit. He'll burn everybody out, this bitch. So that go for everybody. So if we got a nigga out here that'll burn anybody that try to do us harm, that go for the military, the police, or motherfucking, it don't matter.